Hello everyone, how are you all? In previous lesson, we have studied about nutrition in amoeba. Here, we'll discuss about the nutrition in human beings. First, we'll discuss about the digestive system and its associated glands and organs. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to describe the structure and functions of different parts of human digestive system. Human being is an omnivorous animal. They exhibit heterotrophic nutrition. For this, a group of organs and associated glands work together. They make the digestive system. It helps in digestion, absorption, and assimilation of food. It also helps in digestion of waste materials. Human digestive system consists of different parts: mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, large intestine, and small intestine. Human digestive system comprises of two different parts: alimentary canal and digestive glands. Alimentary canal is nearly about 9 meters long coiled food tube that opens the both ends starting from the mouth and at the anus. It is divided into different parts: mouth cavity, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. Let us discuss about the mouth cavity. It is the place where the food is chewed, softened and mixed with the saliva that is produced by the salivary glands. Teeth in human beings are different, that is, develops twice, first as a milk teeth and later on as a permanent teeth. Heterodent, different types of teeth are present, that is incisor, canine, premolars and molars according to their different functions. And it is thecodent, that means the arrangement of the teeth. In human beings, teeth are arranged in two different jaws, upper jaw and the lower jaw. The movement of this jaw helps in chewing. Once the food is chewed properly, it is made into bolus form, and this is passed to the stomach through the esophagus. This is aided by the contraction and relaxation of the muscles present in the food pipe or the esophagus. This is known as peristalsis. The wall of the esophagus do not produce any kind of enzymes, but it produces mucus which lubricates the food that helps in pushing. Another important structure is stomach. It is a shaped muscular organ that helps in converting the food into the semi-solid form that is known as chyme. It also produces the gastric juices, mucus and hydrochloric acid. This hydrochloric acid makes the food into acidic form. At the same time, it also kills the harmful bacteria or other microorganisms that are harmful to our body, which enters into the stomach along with the food. Once the food is converted into chyme, it is now just sent into the small intestine. Small intestine plays a very important role in digestive system. It is about 6 meter long, highly coiled tube. It is divided into three different parts: duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum is C-shaped where the common opening of bile duct and pancreatic duct. Large intestine. It is wider than the small intestine. It is nearly about 1.5 to 1.8 meters long. It is divided into cecum, colon and rectum. You can see it in the picture there. Again, the colon is divided into four different parts: ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon. Rectum is the long terminal tube that opens to the exterior by anus. It is guarded by an anal sphincter muscle. Cecum is a small pouch in which the small intestine opens. Now let us discuss about the digestive glands. The first is salivary glands. Three pair of salivary glands pour saliva in the mouth cavity. And next is liver. It is the largest gland in the body. It produces the bile juice that gets stored in the gallbladder. Pancreas lies just below the stomach and produces pancreatic juice, insulin, and glucagon. Now let us see the digestion of food step by step. The first is ingestion, that is taking of food. Digestion, breaking down of food into simple form. Absorption, digested food are absorbed by the villi of small intestine. Assimilation, the absorbed food are utilized for performing different functions. And the undigested part are removed, that is called ingestion. What happens to the food in the mouth? It is broken down into smaller pieces as we have discussed earlier. You must have experienced the sweet taste while chewing the food. It is because of conversion of starch present in the food into maltose by the action of salivary amylase. Salivary amylase is the enzyme produced by the salivary gland. Digestion in stomach. Here, the protein digestion begins. Various types of digestive enzymes are present: pepsin, renin, gastric lipase, etc. Pepsin is produced in the inactive form, that is pepsinogen. In the presence of HCl, it converts protein molecules into peptones and proteases, which will be further broken down into simple form amino acids in the small intestine. Another important enzyme is renin. It helps in the digestion of the milk protein casein. Gastric lipase partially hydrolyzes fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Gastric mucus protects the mucous membrane of the stomach from the HCl. Now, let us discuss about the digestion in small intestine. Digestion gets completed in the small intestine. Partially digested food is pushed into the duodenum, that is the first part of the small intestine. Here, the bile juice and the pancreatic juice are added to the chyme. Bile neutralizes the acidity of the food. Here you can see how bile and pancreatic juice are getting added into the duodenum for the further digestion. Role of pancreatic juice is very important. Enzymes like trypsin, chymotrypsin breaks protein into polypeptides. Carbopeptidase breaks polypeptides into amino acids. That is the simplest form of protein which is absorbed by the villi of small intestine. Pancreatic amylase hydrolyzes starch glycogen into maltose. Pancreatic lipase converts fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Role of intestinal juice. The wall of intestine also produces the juice known as Zucker's intricus. It contains enzymes like peptidase, maltase, and lipase. Peptidase hydrolyzes protein to amino acid. Maltase converts maltose into glucose. Lipase emulsifies remaining fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids are the simplest form of food that is easily absorbed by the body. It is done with the help of finger-like projection present in the wall of a small intestine known as villi. Once it is absorbed, it is utilized by the body to perform the different function. This process is known as assimilation. Here you can see the summary of human digestion. At the end of the digestion, the food that we eat gets converted into the simple form, that is carbohydrate into glucose, which is the source of energy. Protein into amino acids is the building block of our body. And fats gets converted into fatty acids and glycerol, which also helps in providing the energy. So students, this much for today. Thank you.